forces, and I design security plans for different people throughout the world. And
you are advertising a seminar on anti-terrorist training. You're supposedly going to teach people how to save their lives in case of a terrorist attack.
Now we're going to put them through the experience of being in a terrorist situation or in a kidnapping situation.
But you're apparently going to have a bus which will be taken hostage?
Yeah, in Vancouver it will be a bus, in the United States it will be an aircraft. And you go right through the procedure of being taken over by terrorists. And will be explosions, will be firepower, it will be done in blanks, it's all simulations. And will be the sights of blood. And then they'll be rescued by the emergency teams. And of course, there'll be smoke grenades, stun grenades, and so forth.
People are going to pay you to go through this?
Well, it's not a point. We are a business, so we have people to pay. But the thing is, it's just to get used, if you ever get caught in a kidnapping situation or a hostage situation, is so they won't get what you call post-traumatic stress. It's a thing which, even if you survive your ordeal, you still have to live with it for the rest of your life. Things that will come up on you later on will be smells, sights, words. All that will make you wake up at night.
This is all provided, of course, that we survive a terrorist hostage taking or whatever. How do you recommend that we do that?
In certain cases, you cannot survive or terrorist attacks.
I mean, if somebody puts a bomb, for instance, the TWA flight under your seat, you're not going to have much chance, no matter how much training you paid for.
That's right, because you don't know it's there. But as long as, like, things with rifles, grenades, and so forth, certain things which you can do, angle your body, you're going to be wounded, but you won't be mortally wounded.
You mean somebody can shoot at you and you can position yourself so you'll live?
That's right.
How?
It's been done through the special forces. This is a technique which we teach during the course. But
you don't tell anybody for free, is that correct?
No, because you see, it can be used both two ways.
Well, okay, so somebody's pointing a gun at me. What do I do?
You have to turn your body quickly as you see the trigger being pulled.
Turn around so that my back is to this terrorist.
No, not the back, because it still is a
wider
vital
target.
That's right. Still is a vital target.
Side.
But you have to use a major bones. It's called a major bone, so slow down the bullet. And it's used by the special forces and the SAS, the Delta Force, GS9, and so forth.
Do you recommend sort of hiding in the corner so that they don't notice you? Is that going to save your life?
Not really, because they'll see you. And as soon as they see you scared, they'll use you as an example to everybody else. So actually, by showing fright, they actually use you as an example.
So how can you avoid being frightened in a situation like that?
The thing is, you have to actually understand what's going on, so don't panic. If they ask you to do things, you do it exactly as they ask you to do it. Don't confront it. And if there's going to be firepower, you have to position yourself in a certain way. The way the terrorist stands and yourself, the way you stand, there's quite a bit to do with it.
What do you mean by that?
The angles, the way when he talks to you, and if he goes away from you, certain things which you do with your body. So it's in case he turns around and decides to spray a machine gun, say, for example. Well, you're not going to be hit in a vital area.
What do you do, duck? I mean, what else can you do if you don't know it's coming?
No, actually it's things which you learn through the course. And as I said, people that need it, we'll have to teach them. And again, it can be used the other way. People actually can use it against you. So you have to be careful, like going through the TV and so forth.
Do you screen people that you're training to make sure that you're not actually training terrorists?
That's right. No.
Do we have to worry about that here in BC, in Canada?
Eventually you will. I mean, you can't avoid it. I mean, like people not traveling to Europe. Americans are not traveling to Europe. Canadians are not traveling to Europe. So terrorism is a thing that works with people. Mm-hmm. So if you're not going to go there, you'll come here.
The terrorists will come
eventually
to
North America? They will. You cannot avoid it. I mean, you can run, but you cannot hide. And the thing is, you have to face the fact, by just putting your head in the sand, it's not going to help you. Because when it starts happening, if it does happen, you have to scramble. And when you start scrambling to actually control the situation, a lot of people is going to get hurt. You have to face the fact, it's here.
Well, that's certainly hopeful. There isn't much you can do about terrorism.
There is a few things which you can do. First, you cannot have people actually designing Canadian security, people that's been involved in the First World War. As people that know and understand what's happening out there.
Now, as opposed to 40 years ago.
That's right. Terrorists are well-trained people. It's not the average person. They are trained at the capability of the Delta Force in some cases. It's highly trained people. And you cannot actually deal with that at the police level. It has to be dealt at the military level.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
You know,